This video is a series of programming videos. You've all been programmed to feel a lack of, and as long as you're lacking these intentions inside you, like I've said on a few other videos, anyone that wants to control you, anyone that wants you to go down a wrong direction, has programmed you to believe you don't have something. And as long as you don't have something, they can get you to follow down whatever path they want you to get down. And a lot of this one is love and happiness. And it very much is like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz going to look for love and happiness of life. And, you know, all forms of our experience of love and happiness are typically sold to us as stuff. You'll get a house and then you'll get happiness. You'll get a car and that'll give you happiness. You know, you get a vacation and then you'll get happiness. And as we're seeing, our globe cause a lot of hardship for an awful lot of people, um, it's going to be extremely hard to feel this experience of love and happiness through it. But it is a very, very strong force for you to need to feel love and happiness during these challenges. Because while you're angry, frustrated, in fear, there is an information field out there. But if you are coming from a source of anger and fear and hopelessness and helplessness and every negative feeling you can have, you're going to access an information field that's going to support you. You will be guided down every wrong path by you not having this inside you. So, and at the same time, I've always been quite offended when anybody makes the suggestion, oh, just be the happiness, happiness and love, just be the love, and then all problems go away. And that has always been offensive to me because no, there's some problems we need to solve, and just being the love doesn't solve any problems. And one good way of seeing it, always focus on the positive, is like Wayne Dyer, not the most positive guy on the planet who happens to have cancer. There's a cause that creates cancer. So while he's been focused on the love and the happiness, he's been ignoring a few problems, which has now created his cancer. So it is really, really important for you to feel the love and happiness at the same time knowing you got to transform problems into solutions. So there'll be another video on, how to transform problems at the same time. I'm making these series of programming videos so that you feel what it is you need to feel in combination, that allows you to get on your right path. There's more than one intention that you are lacking of, and there's a 6 different intentions that we are all lacking. So I'm making a series of videos. This is one of them. I'm just letting you know that it may be offensive if I even suggest you got to be the love and happiness if you're dealing with challenges, because you'll reject it right away because you're too focused on solving a problem. And I'm trying to tell you that you have to have this sense inside you first to be able to solve the problem. Because then if you have love and happiness inside you and start asking better questions, then the universe will support you and give you all of the right answers that you're looking for. So that is the justification for you to really focus on feeling the love and happiness. It's not the answer to everything, but it is primary. It is extremely important. This is the one thing, not one thing, but it is a strong force for you to get what it is you want. Don't be chasing a house or a car or a big bank account to get your happiness. If you see a lot of other people, it ain't bringing them happiness. Even these elites, if they were truly happy in their life experience with all the money in the world, why are they so busy destroying the freaking planet? Because they're not happy. So if you can kind of understand the logic behind the need for you to feel love and happiness, follow along with this video. You need to program yourself to constantly feel love and happiness. So NLP programming, which is what everybody's using to make you feel that you have a lack of, there's suggestions everywhere. Every logo you see is designed for you to recognize you don't have love. And you need to buy the product, the logo, the brand name that's going to get you that love. So what I want you to do is feel a time in your life when you did feel love and you did feel happiness. Really try and get yourself remembering what it was. Visualize where you were, how you felt, what did your entire body feel like when you were feeling nothing but love and happiness. You had no worries about anything. You were so caught up in this feeling and expression of love and happiness. When you can find that, when you can really, really find what that feeling feels like, I want you to really feel it. I want you to consume your whole experience with that love feeling. I want you to come back at this video, and as soon as you feel that loving feeling, every time you watch this video over and over and over again, I want you to try and feel even a deeper level of love and happiness. I want you to get that to the point where as soon as you think you know what love and happiness is, I want you to develop a deeper feeling of love and happiness. You really need to feel what it feels like to experience nothing but pure love and pure happiness. And once you feel that, then I want you to see every time you do see a logo, every time you do see a big car, every time you do see a big house that you don't have, I want you to see those people just don't have it, but I have it. I don't need that stuff because I feel love and happiness inside me. Nothing. There is no carrot out there that's going to convince me that I don't have love and happiness. So I want you to reverse all of this programming out there that says you don't have it. I want you to really believe. I want you to really feel with everything out in your universe that you are an example of love and happiness. That you need nothing to confirm that just your existence is your experience of love and happiness. I want you to see that as soon as you feel love and happiness, it's a magnet because everybody else is desperate for love and happiness. When you feel love and happiness, I want you to share that with anybody else that's angry, because they are obviously in a lack of love and happiness and they are desperate for it. So I want you to see your understanding that they are just lacking love and happiness. And if they've come into your path, it's your job, it's your mission, it's an example, it's a test to you to see if you can express love through understanding, through compassion. How can you put a smile on somebody else's face? You know, how can you have compassion for another human being? How can you make them happy? How can you make them feel love? Every time you feel your heart beating, I want you to understand the only reason your heart is beating is because you are love. We've tied the connection that love means heart. The only reason your heart is beating because you are love, you are happiness. So every time you feel your heart beating, I want you to understand, I want you to feel that you are love. And you are to express that love in every possible moment of your life. Because as soon as you tie into the feeling and expression of love, that's when you're going to attract more and more love. Every time that you can see that you can put, somebody else in a state of love, in a state of happiness, is an expression of you and the love that you have. And that is your mission. That is your goal, is to experience love with as many people as possible. Because the more love you can share with other people, the more love they want to give back to you. So the more people you can make happy, the more people you can love, the more you will experience who you are, and you are a loving being. I want you to get a bottle. I use my bottled water, and I put love and happiness on that. So anytime that I feel my body, feel myself getting frustrated or angry, that's the time that I'm going to remember and get myself back on track. No, I'm all about love and happiness. I'm all about feeling what it feels like to be happy. As soon as I feel love and happiness, I will gain the understanding. To anybody that's angry, any event that's in front of me, it's nothing more than a challenge that tests. Can I stay and remain in a state of love and happiness while I'm dealing with a challenge in front of me? So every time you feel your body going into a state of frustration or fear, I want you to remember, no, you are love, you are happiness. Get yourself back onto that state of love and happiness. And then start asking the universe, how can I share more and more love? How can I provide more and more understanding? How can I experience more and more compassion for other people? How can I share this experience of love with all others? How can all others see the love that I have? Generally, when you put a smile on your face, that's an expression of love. So I want you at all times when you're feeling frustrated and anger and hopeless, drink out of this bottle, get yourself back in this state of love and happiness. Force a smile on your face. It takes, your body has to make a chemical, a love chemical, to put that smile on your face. Sometimes you need to have your brain tell your mouth to put a smile on that face. And when that smile has it on your face for 5 minutes, it reprograms your brain to make the chemicals to feel love. So I want you to take control over your facial expressions. I want you to take control over your body and how your body feels. And while it may feel frustrated and anger, I want you to take control and get yourself back into that state of love and happiness. I want you to calm right down and remember, what does it feel like to feel love and happiness in the moments that aren't so loving? Because that's when you're going to get a heightened experience of love, is in those challenges. Those are your best opportunities to feel love and happiness, is when you can transform it right there, right in the moment of your biggest challenge. And once you feel love and happiness and calmness, start asking the universe really good questions. In how many ways can I experience this love even more? And then listen to your intuition. It will guide you. It will give you more information. It will guide you down the path to a lot of really good solutions that you want. You want the solutions to every challenge that faces you right in front of you. Love and peace to you all. Peace out.